ready here for kickoff for Columbus. It looks like for Chicago, the real dangerous ones that we were keeping our eye out on, the Nina Nicosia and Fernanda Soto, look like they will be starting on the benches. The ball is kicked off, and Chicago with possession here along the far side, played back to the keeper. Chicago keeper up along the far side, then back here, and it's up, played up by Chicago. Trying and hounding and taking it away. It's Columbus. Goglin with a good takeaway, and she was trying to find Deja Sweetheart, unable to connect, but Sweetheart battling hard along the wall on the near side. She's able to get possession. Sweetheart back up to Goglin. Goglin over to Walcott. Walcott back to Goglin. She banks it off the wall. And now it's going to be slowed down a little bit at the key, over to Goglin, back up top. Good possession here from Columbus in the early going, Darren.
Yeah, absolutely. So good spacing. You can see the runs are being, passes are looking crisp and finding the open spots on the field. So like the movement so far.
Speaking of open spots, that was Madison Costner trying to find one, but she's knocked off that ball. A big battle there between Costner and the Chicago forward. Good takeaway here. It's Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon up to Sweetheart. She's able to get a touch on it. Shoved in there was Costner, but it's going to be the Mustangs getting possession. Chicago now moving the ball around over onto the far side. Columbus giving them some time and space, no pressing.
Yeah, feeling comfortable in their defensive setup, so they're going to give them some space, but it seems like they're going to be rotating back once Chicago makes a decision and actually passes the ball.
Now, hounding on the near side there, right in front of the bench was Goglin, and looked like a Chicago player. That was Soto. Might have caught her lip on that on the edge of that. Hoping she's
probably does not feel good.
No, certainly does not. Chicago keeper played back on the near side as the Mustangs are getting a change in here. We are 2 minutes into this first quarter. No score between your Eagles and the Chicago Mustangs. Oh, that ball was intercepted by Chicago, but Madison Costner is able to steal it back. Oh, a nice feed there from Costner over to Walcott. I'm sorry, that's Goglin.
Yep, Goglin.
Goglin along the wall looking for the foul, and she's drawn it.
Nice look.
Good play there.
She's able to find
Sweetheart.
Nice
loses
look.
it. Open net. Oh, just off the post there, as that was Morgan Wilcoxon, who rang it just high. Oh, a good opportunity for Columbus in the early going.
That was a nice look. She kind of slid on the back post, and we're able to get that pass along that back post, and hopefully we're seeing more of those passes.
Sweetheart battling for it on the far side corner. It's Chicago with it. Nearly got caught by the referee.
He's doing his best to get out of the way.
Oh, and here we go.
Oh,
nice lead there from Goglin. Oh, but taken away by the Mustangs, and here they come on the counter. Chicago with numbers, playing it to that near side off the end wall, and the Mustangs are able to maintain possession, but Columbus has their numbers back. Chicago looking to find that outlet.
Nice defensive positioning there, Bart.
Yeah, that was Morgan Walcott. She was just all over her right there. As we are coming into 3.5 minutes into this first half. First quarter.
Hey, it's okay. The first is something.
Yeah, still get a little bit used to this indoor game here. As it's going to be Chicago fighting for it back in their own end. Looking for some options. The best chance so far has come off the foot of Morgan Wilcoxon, and Columbus, as opposed to their last performance in Chicago, playing some smothering defense right now.
No doubt. Now
it's going to be Alyssa Molesky onto the pitch for the first time this game. Molesky and Goglin will be switching out throughout. She's able to trap one down. And now it's going to be Chicago. And Chicago into the far near side corner. Darren, what are some of the keys that Columbus should be as a big save there from Lauren DeMarchi? That probably
not the first time.
Yeah,
not going to be the first time we see a save from DeMarchi today, Bart. But yeah, so talking about really quickly some keys to the game, and so hopefully we'll get off to a quick start and grab that first goal. So get that commanding lead, and then also taking advantage of transition opportunities. So it's going to be a lot more difficult once the defense is set, and you've kind of seen it a little bit more. So when Columbus is on in their defensive end, it's a lot more difficult to score when the defense is set. So try and get that ball, get it in transition, and making quick passes forward, and then overall just staying organized on defense. So marking man, tracking runners. So yeah, that's the keys of the game, Bart.
And so far, Columbus meeting those keys as we remain scoreless here. Ball played into the far side quarter by Chicago. Oh, and that was some bad luck. The clearing opportunity ends up an own goal. And Chicago is able to strike first. They put that ball in a dangerous area, Darren, and they got a lucky bounce.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. You just get the ball into the box and somebody hits it, and unfortunately it was off the Eagles player. I think that was Molesky, was that right?
I believe it was. So Chicago drawing first blood here. 9 minutes remaining in this first quarter. 1-0 the score.
Columbus playing a little more high pressure here, trying to get them pinned back and win the ball back.
Now it was Brockway. Back to DeMarchi. DeMarchi, oh, and that ball is turned over. Here's a good opportunity for Chicago, but breaking it up was Molesky. That's right. Played over on the near side. Oh, good feed there, and it's still another opportunity for Columbus, but coming in and stealing it is Soto. Soto gets taken away by her opposite number, Molesky. Molesky battling through the tackle and is able to play that ball over. Now Columbus pushing the play up the field. It's over onto the foot of Borscher, but going down, it looked like a Columbus player. I think that was Borscher. She's back up, seems to be jogging it off. Back to Soto. Soto for Chicago tries to tuck it in, and a great save there from Lauren DeMarchi. Now Chicago maintaining possession though, looking for the outlet, and it's going to be back up top with Soto. Soto, Chicago now starting to establish a bit of possession.
Yeah, you can see that once Chicago's sitting in on D, they're able to get a deflection or two or just make it difficult for the Columbus to get that last pass, and then they're kind of off to the races in transition.
Now here comes Soto cutting in on the far side, winds up, but it's going to be broken up there by Columbus. Looks like we've got a foul coming as Aaron Brockway was able to negate that attack. Now it's going to be DeMarchi, played up to Borscher. Borscher, a good long ball ahead for Goglin.
Good touch on it.
Over to Crosser, and it's a goal! Michaela Powers gets on the score sheet and draws even for Columbus. A good opportunistic poacher's goal there for Powers.
No doubt. I mean, sometimes you kind of see this in indoor where you play the ball and it takes a weird hop off the glass or the board, and the defender kind of just let it run by and played a slip pass in the middle, and we're able to convert that.
So both teams the beneficiaries of some bounces, and we are back even here. 6:35 remaining in this first quarter. Not short of action.
It does seem at times that Chicago, they're playing a pretty high line in the back, so there could be some opportunities if Columbus is able to catch them to play those balls over the top.
Now Columbus with it. Eagles playing it up to Goglin. Goglin back to DeMarchi. DeMarchi dribbling out of trouble.
There you go, good.
We're starting to see this press from Chicago, though. Can Columbus find that key to unlock it? Ooh, trying to play it on the out heel was Goglin, but it's taken away, and here's the counter for the Mustangs. Feeding across, this is a dangerous opportunity. Trying to curl it in, but a big kick save from DeMarchi. Rebound is booted away by Columbus.
I couldn't quite tell if that hit off the post or if she got a touch on it, but either way, not in the back of the net, so happy about that. Cutting up ankles.
Yeah, a little how do you do there from the goalkeeper as she feeds it into the Chicago bench. The good look there, but the distribution wasn't quite what she wanted. Now, Chicago with it. Their keeper bright yellow or neon highlighter green.
Yep.
It's played over to the far side. Here's that methodical Mustangs attack developing, but Ashley Goglin has something to say about that. Now it's going to be back with the keeper. The keeper trying to feed it up to Soto.
We got to get back.
Banked off the wall. Ooh, this is dangerous, but
it was a good idea, Chicago. That was a really good idea.
Absolutely. That was the number 16 for Chicago. I believe that is.
Got that name, Bart?
I do not.
Okay, no worries.
We got a list of numbers, and 16 was not one of them.
There.
Nor was 77, but she's playing. And now it's going to be on that near side board. Back to Chicago. Mustangs with possession here. 4:30 remaining in this opening quarter. Played up the near side wall. Here comes Molesky tracking back. And it's going to be Chicago, though, maintaining possession. Trying to navigate through a wave of Columbus defenders.
Yeah.
Fired there by Soto, but well high, not even over the, the boards there, into the netting. And so Eagles with the ball.
I'd like to see Eagles just take a little bit more of that space away from number 10 there. Just giving us a little bit too much time to think, maybe take a shot. So we'd like to see that going forward, just getting that space, just kind of inching in there a bit.
It's Sweetheart who's battling for it on the near boards. Ooh. Pulled out by Chicago, and here that looks like a foul. It is going to be, and this is going to be a good opportunity for Columbus. If I'm counting right, that's 3 fouls on Chicago already, and we're still on this first quarter. I believe after 8 fouls, you start to go to the penalty box. That's and you feel shame.
That's right.
Madison Costner
well put.
And looks like another foul against Chicago. So Columbus with a good opportunity here as they've been able to draw those.
That was a good idea.
Ball. Oh, it was Molesky that came in there trailing and nearly caught those Chicago defenders. Surprise. And now it's going to be Chicago back with it. 1-1 the score here with a little bit more than 2.5 minutes remaining.
She felt that one.
Yeah, that one looked like it hurt.
Yeah. I like what Columbus is doing here. They're taking their chances, and when they're feeling the opportunity to go and press, they're trying to pin Chicago back here, and they're definitely sloppy with some of the passes. It's a nice little hip check there.
Oh, and we've got much to the chagrin of Chicago coach Gamboa.
Why not take a shot?
There's a good opportunity there for Costner, but it was blocked by the Mustangs. Chicago looking to play it. Oh, a good diagonal ball there from the Mustangs. It's over onto the boot of Soto. Soto trying to go inside out on Molesky, but a good tackle there from the former Ohio Bobcat. Now she's coming in, fires it right off the post. Ooh, that was a great opportunity. A cannon there from Molesky, who scored a similar goal at the other end back in that home opener.
The Bar got another 1 minute and 45 seconds left here in the first period, so let's see if the Eagles can capitalize and take the lead into the second period.
And during that first intermission, too, we've got some great prize giveaways, so you want to make sure that you stick with us from that for a chance for you season ticket holders to come away with some nice Eagles swag.
There is nothing that I love more, Bart, than giving away swag.
It is our calling. It is the calling the game is fun, but the swag, that's really what we're here for.
The bearer of swag and passing it out, love it.
And you've got a chance here as we've got a little bit more than a minute remaining before that aforementioned swag giveaway, but we'll see if we've got some more action in that meantime, as it's going to be Chicago trying to knock on the door.
Get that out, good.
It's going to be broken up there, Columbus, but takes a bad bounce off that haranguing Mustangs forward. Now coming in for Chicago over onto the near side.
Nice.
Dropped off, but it's going to be intercepted. Here comes Columbus with the counter.
With the early ball.
Deja Sweetheart coming along the far side. She's going to pull up, finds Goglin. Goglin trying to fight through the tackle, but loses her footing, and here comes Chicago on the counter. Chicago 3-on-2, playing it over to the near side. looking for the cross. She plays it
Well
low.
done.
And
Well
it
done.
was broken up. Who was that? Monique Revenlow, I believe, that was able to get her foot in there.
That was Wilcoxon.
Morgan Wilcoxon, my apologies. As here come the Chicago Mustangs. One more shot, another one. That one took
And
a...
about 3,
Yep.
2, and 1.
And that will do it here. As DeMarchi save might not have needed to make it, but she did. And we are tied at 1 after 1.
Yeah, absolutely, Bart. So
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, columbuseaglesfc.com. Fly with us today.
Back here, 1-1 the score after 1 between your Eagles and the Chicago Mustangs. And Darren, I think we've got some swag to give away.
we do. So we've got lucky number 59, Sarah Lucas. You win a gray Eagles sweatshirt. You could please text 614-868-5033, and please just include your name in that text so we know it's you. Once again, Sarah Lucas, you have won a gray sweatshirt. Text 614-868-5033 to claim your prize.
And make sure to text that quick to get those, as we've got a couple more seconds before the second quarter. And Darren, I want to recognize another one of our sponsors.
Yeah, we certainly do. So we've got Triple Digit Speed Pitch. How would your school or youth sports organizations like to turn a fun, competitive speed pitch or speed kick event into thousands of dollars? I know I would. I would like that. Kids of all ages and skill levels love triple-digit speed pitch events. Parents and organizations love the high profit, zero expense, and minimal work. If your school or organization would benefit from fundraising made easy, contact Triple Digit Speed Pitch today on Facebook, Twitter, or visit tripledigitspeedpitch.com.
Let's see if we get a couple triple-digit speed pitches from Lauren DeMarchi in distributing the ball out here in this second quarter. As Columbus and Chicago, they are tied at 1 apiece. Lone goal from from Chicago coming via an own goal. And then the Columbus goal came off the boot of a Wilcoxon, I believe, wasn't it? I'm sorry, it was Michaela Powers.
That's it,
Apologies.
Powers. Yep.
As it is the aforementioned Michaela Powers trying to play that ball off the wall. It rolls right into the gloves of the Chicago keeper, as the Mustangs are going to be going from right to left on your television screen, or however you're watching in this quarter. Ball onto the boot of Revenlow as she's able to clear it.
Yeah, that took a weird little hop. She did well to gather and just clear it.
Now Chicago with the ball, playing it along the near side, trying to a little flick there from Chicago, but it's going to be tracked down by Revenlow. Back to DeMarchi. DeMarchi over, and it's going to be Molesky. Molesky trying to find Powers at the end of that one, but it's going to be tracked down by the Mustangs. Chicago coming along that near side.
Nice
pick.
pick.
Intercepted from Molesky. All alone, Molesky tucks it in.
Well done.
And it's a goal, Columbus. Alyssa Molesky, opportunistic as always, picks it off and then picks the corner to put Columbus in front.
Yeah, Bart, you could see where she was standing defensively and just was kind of baiting that pass. And when the pass, it wasn't crisp, it was a little bit slow, and she was able to go and pick the pocket of the defender and cleanly finished.
That's what you want to see. You were talking about the keys to that transition game. Well, it doesn't get any better in the transition than that.
Yeah, nothing better than transition on a 1-on-0. Gotta love that.
Columbus now tasting blood. Can they find another? As Chicago finds himself behind, something they did not experience at all last time these two teams met. Michaela Powers, a little how do you do, and then gets a tackle in there to try to get that ball back.
A necessary intervention there by Reventlow.
Now here comes Soto.
And close the space
Soto
there.
finding it.
What a save.
A big kick save there by DeMarchi. That was tough because that angle changed so quickly.
And it was a nice little layoff there. And yeah, good shot. But DeMarchi just playing positioning well and just got a nice boot on it.
DeMarchi's been solid for Columbus all season long. In this young season, we'll admit. Now ball lost though. Here's a big block again by Molesky. She's had a couple of those in addition to that goal. Here comes Powers.
Play the middle, nice
off.
look.
Back to Molesky. That one touch is turned away by the keeper. Molesky looking for number 2.
That was a nice look. That ball was put right on a dime.
Now up top, and it's going to be trying to track it down is Aaron Brockway. Brockway getting up the challenge, but the shot's taken. No trouble for DeMarchi. Now Brockway coming along the near side boards. Looking for the outlet. That's nice Sweetheart.
Look.
Sweetheart on the far side.
Pass.
Fed back.
Oh.
Great movement, though. Good connections from Columbus, as that was Madison Costner who'd come on for Powers.
Well, Columbus is doing a really good job of putting pressure on Chicago here.
Now ball played off the near side boards. Taking the shot, but no trouble there for Lauren DeMarchi. She gets another save as Columbus up 2-1 here. We're nearly 4 minutes into the second quarter.
That would have been like an amazing transition of swapping players.
Yeah, you got to be careful with these line changes.
Right.
Don't want to be caught short. Now it's going to be up to Chicago. Hassling, and it's going to be onto the foot of Reventlow. Reventlow taking it up herself, lays it off to Sweetheart. Sweetheart trying to track that one down. Looks like a Mustang player will beat her, and she's going to get a foul there. And Chicago now with the free kick. Mustangs booted along the near side. That's going to bounce into the bench, into the hands of Coach Gamboa for Chicago. Now here come Columbus. Reventlow lays it back for Sweetheart. Sweetheart trying to thread the needle there. She was looking for Morgan Wilcoxon on the opposite side. But it's going to be Chicago with it now. Wilcoxon able to get it back to Costner. Costner fending off the defender. And now a quick touch over to Sweetheart. Sweetheart nearly caught this Chicago team sleeping as it's back to Costner. Now up to Reventlow as the Columbus Eagles will reset. To Costner. Costner taking a boot. That looked like that might have gone off the outside of the boot a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. No, I've been really impressed with Costner's hold-up play. She's been getting a lot of balls fed to her, and she's been able to quickly distribute or at least hold off the pressure until she's able to find more players to make runs.
Oh, so strong on the ball.
She is.
Absolutely.
She is.
Here come the Chicago Mustangs looking to draw back even, but it's going to be broken up by Sweetheart. Now fed down low into the corner. Banked up, but no problem there for Ashley Goglin. Goglin plays it back up to Costner. Costner taken down. No foul coming, though. But she's going to battle for it along the near side, and now we will get a whistle from the referee.
I'm not sure which way this is going. Okay.
Looks like in Chicago's favor. But Columbus in front right now, 2-1 the score. Chicago playing it back to the keeper. It's going to be moved forward now. Here come the Mustangs. Battling for it is Ashley Goglin, but Chicago able to clear it out. Now Costner with a fortuitous bounce, battling along the near side, should say far side, near side for us here broadcasting.
Yep.
And it's going to be a Columbus ball off the dead ball. Now over to Will Coxon. Will Coxon plays it back to Walcott. Walcott over on the far side to Goglin, back to Walcott. Good movement here from Columbus, slowing down a little bit, but Soto is able to pick that one off, and here she comes on the counter. She's got some support as stepping up as Walcott fired, and that's a little bit low, but that ball certainly on the second go-round goes in, and Chicago is able to bring it even here, their second goal of the game.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate kind of giveaway there from the Eagles. Caught it, and fortunately for Chicago, they got it in the right player's boot, and she was able to carry it all the way down the field and just make a nice little slip pass, and that ball was certainly hammered in, Bart.
Well, and you can see the attention that Soto demands as he had two Eagles defenders, both eyes on her, and that let that forward open for that layoff.
Yep.
And now it's going to be even once again here, 7:10 remaining in this second quarter. Back and forth game between Columbus and Chicago, as this one's going to be fed opening. Dangerous there looking, but Columbus is able to gather it up. That was Will Coxon. Deja Sweetheart navigating through a mess of Mustangs. But here comes Chicago off the turnover to Soto. Laid off, back to Soto. Chips it and off the board. That was a dangerous one as the keeper was bailed out by the wall.
Yeah, Columbus is getting a little sloppy here with their passes and just giving really easy transition opportunities to Chicago.
Especially those passes in your own half.
Yeah, definitely makes it a little bit easier on the opponent.
Here comes Chicago, cutting through, but it's going to be broken up there. And a nice battle as it's Morgan Walcott moving it up. That time, though, she's taken down. We've got another foul coming in. I think we may see by the time, if this game keeps going the way it's going, Darren, we could see Chicago with a couple players that have to take a seat for a moment once we get into that second or third and fourth quarter with the way they're fouling.
Yeah, certainly trending that way, Bart.
Now Columbus battling for it along the near side. It's back to the Chicago keeper. Back, a little bit of back and forth. As we're starting to see Columbus pressing a bit more in the Chicago half than we saw in that first quarter.
Yeah, and those are really the opportunities when Columbus was kind of on the front foot as far as the ball goes. I would like to see, I know you can't press the entire game, but would just like to see a little bit more consistent on the pressing in the Chicago half.
So it's Borscher, and as we were saying that now, it looks like Michaela Powers and Borscher are kind of laying off a little bit here, as it's going to be chested down by Walcott. Played over to Borscher. Borscher tried to get that one onto the left foot. Played back to Molesky. She distributes it out over to Brockway. Brockway fouled along the boards. And once again, Columbus are going to get an opportunity off this dead ball.
Got about 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in the second period.
Molesky with a quick shot there. She put that one rose right above the crossbar. And it looks like the ball is stuck. Hopefully we'll be able to get it back.
Yeah, need a broom or another ball works as well.
That'll do. That will do. So the Chicago keeper going to play it out here.
Man, they're not even worried about that ball hanging out there. It's rude of that. Them, I should say.
Oh, we've got, maybe they'll get it during halftime.
Can certainly hope so.
Madison Costner going to try to put one in the net. As it's going to be played over to Brockway. Brockway looking for an outlet here. She's being hounded by the Mustangs. We've got another foul.
Objectively, I'm not quite sure how they called that a foul, but
yeah, that looked just like a good battle between two players.
Yep.
But the team in black and yellow pays the bill, so we'll say that one was good.
It's got to make them choose one person. Yep. cut down the angle. Good. That's about as well as you can do there.
Yes, that was very well defended by Molesky, one of the Columbus goal scorers there, showing that versatility.
Yeah, you as a defender in that situation, the field is still small, but you want to try and at least delay that pass as long as you can, and just get it closer to the goal as you can without actually committing. And she did a great job there.
Chicago looking for an option here. We got about 3:10 remaining here in the second quarter. 2-2 the score. As it's going to be Soto for Chicago playing it back up. Mustangs now content to just play this ball around the perimeter, trying to find their option, trying to find someone, the key that will unlock this Columbus back line. And that is going to be booted away. No doubt about that. Not messing around was Monique Reventlow. Chicago, though, back with it. Molesky trying to grab that ball away, and looks like we've got some debate between Molesky and the Mustang, and it's going to be Columbus who gets that ball. Played over to Sweetheart.
Well done.
Sweetheart, nice touch over to Madison Costner. Costner back up to Molesky, to Reventlow. Reventlow comes bursting down the wing, takes a shot there, just out of the fingertips, out of the reach of the fingertips, but wide as well in Chicago. Now here come the Mustangs with a chance to counter. But tracking back quickly was Molesky. Over to Soto, though, for Chicago. Molesky again getting
all
in there
over the
and breaking
field here.
it up. Now here comes Deja Sweetheart. She's going to pull up and play it back to Reventlow. Over to the far side, it's Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon back to Madison Costner. Costner with a good battle there, but she loses out on this time around. And here come the Chicago Mustangs.
Yeah, Chicago's defense playing pretty compact. They're not giving Columbus much opportunities to, when they get the ball to Costner, they're really in good position. There's not much room for runners to make, uncontested runs down the flanks. So Columbus has to figure out a way to either, obviously outflank them or use Costner in a different way.
Let's see what sort of second half adjustments Mark Wise has, but Columbus would love to get one more here before halftime. We've got just 55 seconds remaining in this second quarter. 2-2 the score in a tight one. It's Goglin. Plays it.
Oh, she spilled the beans.
Short and a great opportunity there for Columbus. They've still not out of the woods yet are the Mustangs. Goglin firing it, and a big save there from the Chicago keeper off the mitts as Goglin was trying to go to the number 90.
About 30 seconds left here.
Chicago, do they have time for one last attacking opportunity? If Deja Sweetheart has anything to say about it, no. She picks that one off, but then has the ball taken off her foot. Here come the Mustangs. 12 seconds remaining. It's going to be Soto. Cutting across the top, she plays it into the far side corner. Reventlow is able to track that one down. Not able to keep it down, though. It goes cleared into the netting. Slowed down, but not enough time for the Mustangs. The buzzer sounds, and that's it for this first half. The Columbus Eagles and Chicago Mustangs tied at 2 after 2, Darren.
Yeah, certainly. I don't even know what to make of that second period. Up and down action. But yeah, definitely I think the results right now, 2-2, is pretty fair.
It certainly is. Well, I know we've got some giveaways, but first we're going to quick run through a commercial break. And then we've got some giveaways for you. At the other side of that, you're listening to the Columbus Eagles on GCG Back TV.
Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, ColumbusEaglesFC.com. Fly with us today.
Are we live here, Bart? I think so, right?
I believe we are. And as we are back here at halftime, 2-2 the score, and now we've got some swag to give away. But maybe I think, do we want to recognize the sponsors
yeah,
first?
we're going to parlay this swag giveaway into an actual sponsor. So this giveaway is brought to you by Resolute Athletic Complex. The Resolute Athletic Complex has been a longtime supporter of your Columbus Eagles. Resolute has provided a 1-hour field rental certificate as one of your gifts. If you are one of the lucky season ticket holders or virtual ticket holder day, you could win a free hour at the indoor soccer facility at Easton. And the winner is Ethan McKinley. Ethan, please text 614-868-5033. And please include your name, 614-868-5033.
And congratulations to Ethan McKinley and all our winners. I think we've got some more giveaways as well.
Yes, we do. So we are going to do another one, and we're going to give away a glorious beanie. So that beanie is going to go, and I will arbitrarily make this decision on who that is. It is going to be Tanya Carmen. Tanya, please text 614-868-5033, and please include your name in the text to claim your prize. 614-868-5033.
Excellent. Lots of good swag, and we've got some more swag I think that we'll give away later in the game as well, throughout the game. I believe we've got 6 items that we will be giving away. But Columbus 2-2 here in this after one half.
Yeah, you know what, Bart? Let's just give away one more thing. So we got 6. Let's just do one more while we got the time here. And let's see. Bree Foreman, you have won a USA Women's Soccer 4-star sweatshirt. Bree Foreman, text 614-868-5033. 614-868-5033, and please include your name in the text.
We should also mention that all of our winners, in addition to the aforementioned Eagle swag, will get a nice, sharp 3-inch by 5-inch or so, maybe not quite so big, vinyl Greater Columbus Golden Boys and Girls sticker.
It's lovely. I think I've got one here, Bart, if you want to take a little sample of this.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I may be lying. I don't know. I think I do have one.
I think we've got some over here. I'm not sure if you can see on the camera.
There, folks.
Beauty. These are coming with you.
Look at the emblem. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful.
You love it. It is not copyright infringement. That is an important thing to point out. We've got about 30 seconds or so before the start of the second half. Darren, what adjustments, if any, do you want to see from Columbus here in half number 2?
You know, if the energy is there, can't quite tell the fitness levels through the rest of this game here, but really it does seem like Columbus is finding opportunities when they are pressing. Sometimes Chicago has been a little bit sloppy out of the back and making some errant passes. So if they're able to apply the necessary pressure and get some takeaways in the midfield, it seems like there's been opportunities on that end part.
It's been a tight scoring affair through 2 periods. We'll see what we have in store for us in quarter number 3. So your Columbus Eagles looking for win number 3 on this early season, and for redemption after a shellacking that they got when they visited Chicago just back in mid-February. Again, we said that was it was a much different Columbus Eagles team. It was early in the season, didn't even have Coach Mark Wise with them. Now here with reinforcements and on the home pitch, it's looked a little bit different.
Yeah, certainly the game overall has looked relatively even. I think even that result seems surprising with what we've seen today. So definitely having the full the full availability of the roster and the coach definitely seems to be evening up this match.
And here at the start, it's going to be Michaela Powers out there starting at top for Columbus. She's out there with Ashley Goglin. It looks like we've also got Aaron Brockaway. And then at the far end, trying to get, I believe that is going to be Borscher, along with Revenue. Sorry, that's Walcott there on defense, starting for Columbus here in the second half. Battling for it is going to be Michaela Powers. Powers trying to play it over to Goglin.
Ooh.
And a little bit of a miscommunication there between the captain and the center forward as Goglin shoved to the ground. And another foul here against Chicago. Referee with a little bit of words here as these Mustangs have been on the attack, biting.
Looks like some of the coaches over in Chicago haven't been real thrilled with some of the calls that have been made today.
It's over to Borscher. Back to Walcott.
Walcott is quite the physical presence out there, Bart. I mean, she at least has, a head length on almost anyone that's on the field at any given point.
Oh, yes. Yeah, definitely. She taller, I think, even than goalkeeper Lauren DeMarchi.
Nice to have those individuals that are playing defense and definitely have longer legs to intercept those passes.
Oh, yeah, especially on this short field, too.
Yep.
That size can really make a difference here. Will it make the difference early on? It's Michaela Powers trying to press, but here comes Chicago. Mustangs playing it over to the far side. Back up top, just swept away, no problem there for Walcott. It's back to Borscher. Borscher sails one. No one there for Columbus as it's going to be tracked back by the Mustangs. Distributing it is going to be the keeper. Back up to 7. Chicago. It's onto the foot of Soto. Soto trying to cut in, looking for an option, fires it straight into Marchi, and she is able to make the save. That clearance from Columbus into the ceiling, so it's going to be a dead ball for Chicago, but a big save there from DeMarchi.
Yeah, Soto definitely hit that one pretty flush. DeMarchi, once again, Bart, in the right position, and luckily for her, it was shot right at her, but hey, you got to be in the right spot to get those kind of saves.
And here comes Chicago, though. We've got just about 2.5 minutes into this third quarter, still tied at 2 apiece.
Yeah, it feels like this is where you want to try and press once that goalie is out that far out of the goal. But Chicago getting away with it.
A good feed there from Soto. She was trying to find a number, I believe that was 11, Emily Chuddick, but unable to connect. Now it's Chuddick with it for Chicago. Plays back to the keeper. Chicago and Columbus. As it's going to be, Mustangs played it up, chested down by Goglin on that clearance, but taken back by Chicago. Cutting in, firing it low, but gobbled up there by DeMarchi. No problem for her once again.
Yeah, good eyesight there. Kind of went through a couple legs. Sometimes those can be tricky saves.
Oh, and that time as there was some pressure. Able to distribute well there, though, was the keeper. Now here comes Columbus. It's up with Goglin. Goglin tried to play it up to Powers. I'm sorry, that was Michaela Molesky, rather. Now here come the Mustangs with possession. Just trying to slow it down a little bit, and again, working around the perimeter a lot against this Columbus team. Now playing it back as they get some fresh legs. This rotation obviously so key in the indoor game. Chicago still keeping along the outside, trying to thread one through, but Columbus able to gobble it up. Now can they counter? It's going to be Deja
pass. Well done.
Sweetheart ahead, tucking it in, and that's a goal. Columbus, Michaela Powers, number 2 on the afternoon, and the Eagles are back in front.
That was a beautiful little slip pass, Bart, to release. I forget the Eagles players.
I think it was Deja Sweetheart who found Powers.
Yeah, no doubt. So she made a nice little. So she received a slip pass from the midfield there and just had a nice little layoff for Powers, and she put it back in. Gotta tell you, Bart, I do like hearing the ball hit the back of the net, but there's just something about hitting some plywood back there. It is something serious. Oh,
absolutely. And that's, what we wanted to see, too. You talked about the importance of the transition. Again, another goal off the transition for Columbus. This Chicago attack, it's, very possession-oriented and methodical, but Columbus has been able to take advantage a couple times.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So if you're Columbus, you've played pretty well as far as defensive shape. You've given up a couple of opportunities, but when they've been able to get set, they're tracking their runners and they're organized. Chicago hasn't had a lot of great opportunities. So if they can continue that and kind of maybe sit a little bit deep and play for that quick little counter game, it seems to be working out well for the Eagles.
Yeah, you'll recall that first Chicago goal was just off an unlucky bounce for Columbus when they just played it into the box and didn't even put a shot on target.
Yeah, exactly.
But here come the Mustangs looking to get a shot on target here as they continue to work around the perimeter. Fed across, now onto the far side, trying to cut across, but right on top of her is Revenlow.
Yep, nowhere to go.
Again, smothering defense from the Eagles once it gets into that dangerous area in the center.
Get that thing cleared out of there. There we go.
It's a one-on-one race, and it's won by Molesky. Molesky now plays it over to Revenlow. Back to DeMarchi. DeMarchi fed up over to Wilcoxon, who touches it to Sweetheart. Sweetheart has two Mustangs on top of her, was able to find some open space, and now it's going to be fed up by Molesky. Tracking it down is going to be Costner. Costner,
she can
fighting for it. Fights through one,
hit it.
Fed over, now back to Costner, fires it, and it's going to be blocked as Wilcoxon was there trying to give her an outlet. Big battle there from Costner as that ball goes into the stands, or not the stands, rather, the bench it looks like.
Love the direct play there. You got Costner got the defender on the hip, and they played it into that, into the corner, and she's able to use. She's been showing all game, shielding the ball away from the defender, and that was a great opportunity. Ultimately, Columbus didn't end up finishing it, but those are the kind of things you're looking to see, and the runs were great to support Costner.
Well, and you talk about the importance of a spine on a team, and when you've got someone like Madison Costner with her size up front as a target, and then you can add in, someone like Walcott, one of the taller players that you see, and then the strength that you just have in Goglin and Molesky there at the center. That's very much a strong suit for the Eagles team. Here's the aforementioned Molesky leaving it over for Costner. Costner over to Sweetheart. Sweetheart trying to wrap it in. I don't know if she got what she wanted out of that ball. Now here come the Mustangs. Great feed over to Soto. Soto chipping it up, but blocked away there by DeMarchi. Chicago able to track it back down, but the Columbus players able to get back in and some reinforcements.
What's been interesting about DeMarchi is, I don't know if you felt this or not, but she had that angle absolutely smothered, and even when Chicago is getting in a good position, if she's in the right spot, it seemed like more times than not she's saving it and getting it clear. So, she's super impressive, Bart.
She has been just very calm and presence. Has a great tackle there from Sweetheart. Now it's a 2-on-2. Sweetheart trying to feed it over for Costner. It's broken up by Chicago, but Sweetheart's able to track it back down. Over to Revenlow. Revenlow to DeMarchi, back to Revenlow. As we're getting both teams are switching some players up there. Now DeMarchi having a little bit of a walkabout herself.
On a journey here.
She's able to play it over to Costner. Costner cutting through a couple defenders. Another one steps up. She's unable to control.
She is all over the place right now. Oh, you could see that pass. She had the good idea there.
There's a great opportunity as here comes Revenlow. Revenlow
nice.
Back to Molesky, trying to find Costner, but it's picked off by Chicago, and here they come on the counter. It's 5 coming in for Chicago, laid off into the near side corner. Mustangs down 1 here against your Columbus Eagles. 3-2 the score. 5 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in this third quarter.
Yeah, I couldn't quite tell if Molesky got a clip of an ankle there, but the ref didn't call it. We're certainly far away enough to where we can't say one way or the other.
No, certainly not. It was Michaela Powers who played that ball over, but it's gobbled up by the Chicago keeper. Powers, a couple goals to her name so far. Alyssa Molesky with the other for Columbus.
Let's see if the Eagles can get one more here, Bart, and get some separation going into the fourth. This game has been well contested both ways. But if they can get a 2-goal lead going in here into the last period, it's going to set up the Eagles pretty well.
Yeah, you certainly have to, especially with how we talked about how solid DeMarchi's been, and also, frankly, how good the defense has been in limiting quality opportunities.
Absolutely.
We want to make sure that they keep that up, as it's going to be Chicago here along the near side, right in front of our cameraman, David Faust. Luckily, he's able to dodge that one. He had a close call in that home opener, though.
He's killing it, though. Doing a great job.
Godwin.
Nice little slip pass.
Over to Powers.
Ooh.
Powers plays it in the corner, but out of the box is the keeper. She was trying to find Goglin, but the keeper is able to bail her teammates out, bail herself out, as that was a golden opportunity.
Yeah, keeper did well there. Forced the Eagles out, kind of outside the box, and just created enough time for her to give herself the opportunity for a recovery.
Oh, and then Chicago's able to take advantage of that one. Blasting it home for Chicago. It is not one of the numbers that we received, unfortunately. So the Mustangs even it up 3 apiece here with 3:15 remaining in this third quarter.
That was an unfortunate turn of events, to say the least, there for the Eagles. It seemed like they had a really good opportunity to pull ahead there with an extra goal, and now it's tied up.
I'll see if Columbus can regain that lead, as Chicago, though, is pressing at this moment. It's going to be the Mustangs' goal scorer number 3. She's able to play it back out of the midfield line. Coming in looking to see a little bit more urgency. I think we're starting to see it from the Chicago team on the attack. They've been content just to possess the ball and move it around the outside. But now we're seeing them try to distribute a bit more. But Columbus coming the other way, that ball just out of reach there, as it was Michaela Powers. She's got 2 already.
Yeah, it's been interesting to see Columbus defensively. They do not seem to care all that much when Chicago's kind of sitting up in the wing, and they're just content with sitting and letting Chicago have the ball kind of towards the top corners of the box.
See Chicago trying to force that one in, but it's going to be
on net there.
Walcott, just skimmed that ceiling, so it's going to be a Chicago ball as Soto comes onto the field. 3-3 the score. About 1:50 remaining in this third quarter. Chicago driving down the far side, trying to find an opening, slid through there at Soto, fed back out. Mustangs trying to find the center. That shot is well wide, but ball still on the Mustang boot. Played back to the keeper.
Yeah, certainly seeing Soto continuing to stay involved, making good runs into the box, and being kind of an outlet for all of her Chicago teammates. So something for the Eagles to watch there.
Here comes Soto. Give and go, fired, but able to get in front of that was Walcott with that big frame, and that was a good deflection there. Clearance from the defender.
Much needed.
Now slowing it down a little bit here.
About 50 seconds here in this third period.
See if Columbus can get one more here late.
Miscommunication.
Yes, and this is going to lead into a counter opportunity for Chicago. Laid off into the far side corner, banked out in front, and that ball is saved, it looks like, and it's going to be tracked down by Columbus.
There's a runner there. They got it.
Now a good ball played forward. Here comes Goglin, slots it in, banked off, and what a break. And the rebound is gobbled up, by the keeper. A couple golden opportunities for Columbus, but unable to capitalize, as Chicago gets lucky there.
Yeah, she made a beautiful run there. That was just unfortunate.
Oh, here comes Walcott.
4 seconds.
Firing it. Nearly. Michaela Powers, just as the clock ends, and she's able to put Columbus in front, just seconds remaining in this third quarter, and it is her third goal of the game. But the credit belongs to Walcott for picking that one off and having the audacity to take the shot.
Yeah, no, she definitely put it, if you're not going to score, you might as well put it in the right spot off the wall for your teammates to go and have a second opportunity at it, and she certainly converted there.
It's the cliche, you play to the whistle, but that's what happens when you do. You get a chance to take the lead going into the fourth. I think we've got some more swag to give away.
Yeah, we do, and we've got a big one here. So it is going to be the Ohio Health $100 voucher for a use at their performance clinic of choice. So Ohio Health is a sponsor of the Eagles. Ohio Health is as the official medicine partner of the Columbus Eagles. Ohio Health is proud to keep our athletes healthy and in the game. Ohio Health is available 24/7 to care for your athletes. Call 614-566-GAME, GAME, for a same-day appointment option. So perfect. So let's go ahead and get the winner for this Ohio Health raffle, and that is going to be Bruna Brundage. Bruna, if you could text 614-868-5033, and please include your name in the text to confirm and gather your prize.
Excellent, some swag for Bruna, and make sure again, all of you. I believe you can be added to the list to be eligible for these great giveaways by signing up and becoming a season ticket member with the Columbus Eagles. You see the promos as we're running them throughout the game. Make sure to sign up.
Yeah, a couple other things with Ohio Health. It's they're proud to be the official sports medicine provider of the Eagles. They offer retail performance clinics designed to maximize your athletic performance. Did I say that already? Anyway, our runners clinic, massage clinic, throwers clinic, golf clinic, and bike clinics are for athletes for all skill and ability levels. Using evidence-based medicine, Ohio Health performance clinics are designed to help you return from injury, compete without pain, or improve your performance by making you an efficient runner, thrower, golfer, or cyclist. For more information on Ohio Health performance clinics, please visit their website, ohiohealth.com/sportsmedicine.
Ooh, did I hear massage clinics in there?
You may
have to sign up for that one.
Somehow we're going to have to get ourselves involved with that, Bart.
Oh yeah, it's all those years of pickup beer league hockey. It's left me injured. I'm going to need a nice massage from the Ohio Health Massage Clinic.
I hear you.
Well, we've got some more time left. 1 quarter left in this one. Columbus in front, 4-3. Michaela Powers, 3 goals. Alyssa Molesky with the other. And it's going to be the aforementioned Molesky off this kickoff. Columbus is going from left to right on your computer screen in their black and yellow jerseys. Chicago in their red and black. Going from right to left, it's the keeper played onto the near side. Back to the keeper.
Chicago's really spread out here. They've got a couple of forwards deep into the corners of each field. Trying to open up the middle of the field here.
And it's going to be played up along the near side board, but right on top of her is Sweetheart. But again, you're not seeing this pressure, no pressure from Columbus outside of their own half right now, as it's going to be Molesky heading it across the line. Yeah,
they certainly seem content with the goalkeeper being the main distributor out of the back. Yeah.
Well, they'll let her do that, and here comes Chicago, though, trying to fire it in.
That was
unable to keep that one down was Soto. Some frustration there from the youngster. She had a golden opportunity, but put it nowhere near where she wanted it.
Yeah, that ball was put right on a dime. Eagles are fortunate there to walk away with no goal.
Now here comes Costner fighting for it.
What a hand fighting there.
Along the near side. Costner battling through. It's kicked. Somebody got nutmegged. We've got a couple players going down. Whistle from the referee. They're going to call that one against Columbus.
A lot of contact. It felt like there had to be a call one way or the other there.
Well, there's been a lot of contact all game with Madison Costner, bruising forward for the Eagles. But you love to see it. You need to see it.
Yep.
As it's back to DeMarchi, over to Walcott. Walcott to Molesky. Molesky, diagonal ball.
Yeah, that was the perfect ball.
Race here between the keeper and Wilcoxon. It's going to be the keeper there first. She plays it, banks it off the boards. And here comes Chicago on the counter. Over to Soto. Soto.
Nice read.
Her pass picked off once again by Molesky. Molesky went in there lunging, but Soto's able to get it back. Now this time it's Walcott. She's able to play it forward. Split a couple of defenders, and it's all the way back to the keeper. Chicago now coming in along the near side wall. As it's going to be Deja Sweetheart right on top of her. Or about 3 minutes, not quite into this fourth quarter. 4-3 the score. Mustangs coming down that near side, but headed away by Molesky. Again, this Columbus team just content as Chicago's trying to play the long ball, it seems, as Molesky again breaking it up.
Oh, nice, well done.
And here comes Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon, a nice little how do you do. Hands it off, over and fired. Ooh, nearly going top shelf there. I think that was
Costner, wasn't it?
Costner, I believe.
Yeah, you're right, Bart. Columbus is certainly just sitting back and kind of absorbing some pressure, but they're more than seem to be content to do so.
Chicago, not seeing that urgency from them as you think you'd be seeing here. We've still got 11 though, and they've shown that they can score. And of course, Soto here, 4 goals on the season in just 2 games coming into the game. Now it's going to be Molesky tracking it down.
Well done.
Walcott, a big boot, and it's going to be Deja Sweetheart racing for that one. But Chicago to it first. Played along the near side wall. Broken up by Molesky.
Intervention there, yeah.
There's Costner. Costner, though, loses that one. Ooh, that might be a foul coming against the target forward. And she's going to swap out with Michaela Powers. 3 goals for the youngster here, this one. Now it's back to Chicago. Distribution from the keeper. You mentioned it. Yeah, they were letting her lead this attack. Up to Soto. Soto along to the near side. Fired. Ooh, and that one just took an odd bounce. Just out of reach for Lauren DeMarchi, and Chicago evens it up. That is a tough one for Columbus.
Yeah, certainly got. I mean, they played it about as well as they could for that incisive ball that got played through the back there, and I guess I should say behind the Columbus defense, and it just took a weird little hop there, and it kind of just went to the corner. So hopefully Columbus can get that goal back here.
Here comes Borchers. Looking at the replay, I think DeMarchi might have gotten a glove on it, but not enough, obviously, to knock it wide.
Yeah.
Here come the Mustangs. Now some urgencies being displayed from Columbus as it's Goglin right on her. Now over on the near side of Chicago, cutting through. Here comes Soto. No, that wasn't Soto. That was another Chicago player. That one is fired, blocked by Columbus. That was Brockway. Here's Goglin with it on the near side wall.
She got 3 of them on her.
Yeah, 3 Mustangs. Around it, now up to the top, looking for the outlet. They're going to play it back. Chicago, a little bit of confusion there on the bench. Too many men almost, I would argue. As here comes Reventlow. They do have too many. Maybe not.
I'm not quite sure what's going on in general.
As it's going to be over to Reventlow. Reventlow leaves it back for DeMarchi. Over on the hard side to Borcher. back to Summer Borscher. She fires that into the far side corner. It's going to be tracked down first by the Mustangs. Back to the keeper. About 8 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter, tied at 4 apiece. Mustangs come back every opportunity. Well, they drew first blood off that, and again, an odd bounce, own goal. Ooh, Columbus got the lead, but neither of these teams has been able to put more than 1 goal distance between the other.
This is an interesting situation. Okay.
Monique Reventlow plays it up the near side boards. That looked a little bit stressful there if you're a Columbus Eagles fan and you see Lauren DeMarchi and Reventlow playing that ball between each other with that pressure.
Yep.
It's back to Summer Borscher. Borscher trying to find Goglin. Goglin's able to track it down, plays it back to Reventlow. Reventlow walks through a couple, leaves it off for Goglin. And it's up to Michaela Powers.
Nice find.
To Reventlow. Reventlow fires it. Knocked away by the gloves of the keeper. But a great opportunity there for Columbus. It should be a Columbus ball.
Yeah, Powers, nice pick out there. Switching the point of attack. And a great shot.
Now here comes Reventlow. The defender lobs it into the box.
There, yeah. Oh.
Here's Powers, banks it off the wall, but unable to track it down. And here could be a dangerous counterattack, but great tracking back from Monique Reventlow to get there. And now Columbus numbers are able to get in there, and we're back even in this end.
Keep watching runners here, coming right in front of us.
Banking in front, no problem there for DeMarchi. She tracks that one down. It's going to be Reventlow. Ooh, little juke there, nearly lost her marker. And it's going to be fired into the far side corner. Chicago there first, playing it back to the keeper, as we're used to seeing. Now we're seeing these Columbus defenders, though, stepping up a little bit more, a few more across the line. As it's back to Reventlow, to DeMarchi. The keeper lobbing it up the near side wall over to the goal scorer, Powers. Powers walking across and hands it back off to Reventlow. To Goglin. Goglin trying to lose her marker. Unable to this time. She banks it off the near side wall, but it's going to be taken away by Chicago. And here come the Mustangs. Looks like Columbus is trying to get a line change through.
Yep.
While Chicago's content to keep it in their end.
Yeah, got about 5 minutes here left, Bart. Looking to see if Columbus puts a little bit of pressure on the Mustangs.
Here comes Chicago. Chicago probably wouldn't mind a draw here, but you certainly would rather drive home if you're making the 8-hour trek or so. You want to go home with a win. Columbus, you want to send them home thinking about that, what could have been for all 8 hours.
Yeah, I can't quite tell, but it looks like maybe there's some tired legs out here.
You could well be seeing that, as Columbus is trying to find a way to regain possession. Able to do it there. It's Wilcoxon, but she has the ball kicked off of her foot. Trying to chase that one down is going to be Borscher.
Pretty consistent pressure there.
Here's Costner pressing there, but the keeper forces that ball up the far side. Molesky there unable to complete the trap. Now it's going to be over to Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon banks it back to herself. Ooh, that's a dangerous giveaway here. Chicago with some numbers. Finding it on the nearest post. Fed back and broken away by Monique Reventlow. She bailed Wilcoxon out.
Just the slightest of toe pokes, but that was all that was needed.
Now it's back to Wilcoxon, to DeMarchi. And that's I'm not sure where you're looking to play, where you're trying to play it back to DeMarchi there. Is you've got Chicago players hounding you. As we get a whistle here.
In general, it looks like there seems to be some indecisiveness or just not quite sure where to play the ball when we're kind of working out at the back.
But usually, when in doubt, kick it away from your keeper.
It's a fair statement.
And speaking of keepers, it's Chicago's with the ball. We've got about 3:15 remaining in this fourth quarter, tied at 4 apiece.
Here we go.
Madison
Other side.
Costner.
Nice look.
Fed over to Sweetheart. Sweetheart, maybe trying to get that ball onto her right foot.
Yeah.
And you wonder if you should have just taken that opportunity with the first chance. Costner now with it. Costner bodied off of it. Here comes Soto. Chicago with the counter. Walcott stepping up. Molesky moving it over. 3-2.
They got numbers to look for it. Oh, no, I guess they don't. Math is bad right now, Bart.
We're all right here. As it's going to be Reventlow fighting for that one. Both Reventlow and Walcott on a couple defenders.
It is just, bodies are flying everywhere.
Here comes Molesky. Molesky fires it, bouncing off a Chicago player to Costner.
Oh.
Fired it. Unable to put that one on target, but another opportunity. And this time,
my gosh, you have got to be kidding me.
Denied Costner. Frustration. We're frustrated for her right now because that was a tough break. As the Chicago keeper probably didn't even know she was breaking
what
it up.
The phrase is, the goalie didn't know anything of it. I think that's about as playbook as that phrase can get.
Here comes Costner, looking for another opportunity to
That's
get
a nice
it onto
run.
that
They
right
find
foot.
it.
It's over to Sweetheart, back to
Swing
Costner.
it, good.
Costner
Nice.
and Molesky laid off, low to Walcott. And that is going to be cleared all the way up by Chicago. We might need a new ball after that one.
If there is ever a time to put some sustained pressure here on Chicago, this is it. We've got about 1 minute and 42 seconds left. The clock has stopped. So
it looks like now this isn't fair. It was Chicago that booted it out of play. They should have to track that one down, but instead it will be Walcott, lanky first-year player out of Ohio State, former Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year.
pretty good, I guess.
Not too bad. As here comes Columbus with it. Now it's going to be a foot race, and it's tracked down by Reventlow.
It's fine.
Fed up high by DeMarchi, I should say.
Well done.
Costner with it
Again,
along
using
the wall.
her body there.
Fed over to Walcott. Fired, but unable to get that one on target. We've got 1 minute and 18 remaining now. An opportunity for Chicago as the Mustangs coming in with some pressure along the far side wall. Played up to the top. Looking for the outlet are the Chicago Mustangs.
Got 1 minute exactly.
4-4 the score. Can one of these teams find that
clear it?
All-important fifth? As it's
right in front
Walcott
of us, man.
fighting for that one.
Well done.
She's able to lay it off for Goglin, and we are going to get a foul, and they're going to call that one, it looks like, against Chicago.
Can we get a timeout?
That's a decision.
It was something. It looks like timeout. Columbus Eagles here.
Oh, yes, it looks like we've got a timeout here with 45 seconds remaining. I think we've got time to give away one last thing of swag.
Do we? I think so. Yes, we do. Oh, this is unclaimed? Yeah. Okay, so this is the women's soccer 4-star sweatshirt. So we're going to pick a different person. It's gone unclaimed. So we are going to, once again, my handy-dandy sheet here. It's going to be Jeff Regensberger. Jeff, please text 614-868-5033 to claim your sweatshirt.
So 45 seconds remaining in this one. 4-4 the score. Darren, what are you looking for if you're Coach Mark Wise?
Yeah, so I think right now Columbus has seemed to be, they've been getting a little bit more opportunities, at least when with time and situation. I would just like the ball to see the ball dumped into a corner here, and just seeing what happens. So shielding the ball, Columbus has done a good job of retaining possession and finding runners in the box. So hopefully we see something here.
Here's Walcott. She fires it, banked off the near sideboard, trying to track it down herself. And it's going to be Chicago with it now. Fed over to the near side. Soto in a foot race along there with Michaela Powers. 3 goals for Powers. Does she have another inner?
Nice defense.
It's Walcott. Walcott distributes over to Goglin. A little bit behind her, though, and trying to battle through it. Walcott's able to get it again. 15 seconds.
Oh, no.
Here comes Chicago, though. They are able to take possession. Fed over to the near side. Far side, I should say. Cutting
Nothing easy
across.
here.
7 seconds remaining. Chicago looking to try to get one more opportunity. Columbus clearing it is Goglin. That should do it. A neck-and-neck affair ends even. 4-4 the final score between your Eagles and the Chicago Mustangs.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, columbuseaglesfc.com. Fly with us today.